Hi, I'm Erin from Slide UX. Today I want to talk about a myth that thwarts too many careers. It's a myth that feels like a fact because you see it happening in front of your eyes. But what you're seeing isn't what you think you're seeing. And believing that it is can paralyze you. Before we get started, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click the notification bell so you're notified when we upload a new video. Okay, so what's the myth? The myth is that the people you see leading know how to proceed, and that you need to know how to make all the right choices before you can reach the next level in your career. Let me explain. We each do a lot of different things in our daily jobs, and once you've got some experience, you may be able to do many of those things, most of those things even, without a lot of thought. It's like shooting hoops or playing an instrument. The reps have built muscle memory and you can do the things without thinking. Now, you might have needed someone to teach you how to get started, but once you started practicing, eventually you found that you could do that thing without thought. But what about those that are leading projects or teams or companies? How did they learn everything that they needed to know to make all of those calls? How could they have predicted what was going to happen in the future so that they could have been prepared to field those calls? How can you ever catch up? That's the myth talking. Whether you're ambitious or just lucky, you'll hit a point in your career in which there's no right choice. There's no right call. Every path is a different bet, and every decision is full of potential trade-offs. There's no playbook. Some people have led products before, teams, they've led companies, sure. You can learn about how they made decisions, you can learn about their values and their principles, but none of that really tells you how to make the right choice in your situation. Deciding on a vision, deciding on the values and the principles that you'll use to guide the choices that you make for yourself or for your product or your company, deciding how you'll proceed at each juncture, that is actual work. That is the work of leadership. It's not something that arrives in your brain fully packaged. The right answer is clear as soon as you hear the challenge. I mean, hey, every now and then there's a decision that seems clear cut like that if you've got a strong value system or you've got good experience to base your decisions on. But many of the choices that you make will not be so clear cut. When you've spent your career in getting things done mode, it can feel like time spent talking about vision or values or principles can get in the way of real work. It can feel like you should rush through that conversation to get back to your desk and get back to executing on something. But when you do that, you can end up wasting a lot of time. At Slide UX, our design process will force you to articulate the underlying facts that should drive your product strategy. They give you an excuse to zoom out and to reconsider what your organization knows and what your organization believes so that you can really do the important job of making good decisions about what to do next. My challenge for you today is to recognize that good decisions are hard work, and good decision-making is a skill that you can work on in any context. Make time for the thinking, challenge the thinking, give it the space and the time and the communication that it requires to be done well. You might be further along than you think. We recently talked about how motivated and capable leaders need to think carefully about where to focus their energy. Make sure to watch that video after this one. It has some great insights. For more tips like these from Slide UX, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.